Hi, this is Alexandra at Beadaholique, here to show you how to make 4 unique pairs of clip-on earrings. So here you can see I have an array of components and 4 styles of earrings that are very different but come together quite easily. So what I want to do is one by one make these with you. We've got the spiral clip-on earring here. I've got the copper lustre clip-on earring. I've got the gold tassel earring, and finally the acrylic faux pearl earring. So each of them have their own components that we'll go over as we move along. For tools, what I'll be using are some chain nose pliers, some bent chain nose pliers. I've got my round nose pliers and my flush cutters, and also a little bit of E6000 glue. So I'd like to move from left to right, and we're going to start with the spiral clip-on earrings. Now, I say clip-on, but these styles could all go with any type of earring hook, really, even if you have pierced ears, and so that's a good thing. So I'm going to bring in all of my components here that I'll be using to make the first pair of earrings. And what I have is a 17mm spiral clip-on earring finding. I've got an acetate drop, and then some lengths of 2 inches each. These are some 2mm Rolo chains and some 5mm jump rings. So to put those together, I'm going to bring in my pliers and take a jump ring. Just open that off to the side. Then I'm going to take up each of these chains that I pre-cut. Again, they're 2 inches each. And I'm going to alternate those with the black oxidized and the silver plated. Oops, I'm going to take the other end of that where the link's a little more open for me there. I really liked how the alternating chain colors kind of echoes the oxidation of that spiral. So all this design takes is basically a pair of flush cutters to cut your chain, an open jump ring, and then what we're going to do is actually we're going to close this one up, and that will be its own component. We're going to use a separate jump ring, open that one off to the side too. I'm going to take up my acetate drop, slide that on, slide on the loop of my earring finding, and before I close it up, I'll bring the jump ring from my chain attachment and latch it all together. And you'll see that I put that in the back of the design, so when I hold it up, it lays nice and flush in the back there. So we're done with our first earring. So for the next one, this is just going to use a 2-inch head pin, a 12mm Scarabaeus green Swarovski crystal pearl, some 7mm bead caps, and this ball earring finding. So I'm going to take my head pin and slide my bead. Oh, you know what I have to do first? Let me put my bead cap on. That was what I was so happy to find, was these beautiful bead caps that fit just perfectly and really pop against that green. So I'm going to put one cupping each side of that bead. And now I'm going to bring in my round nose plier, and to make the wrapped wire loop, I'm going to grip at the top, angle off at 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate my plier, come up, over, and around, and close the wrap. And just fill that space. Basic wrapped wire loop. Tuck in the tail if I need to, it looks pretty flush. And then my earring finding has a little loop. Just as with most, I'm going to angle that off to the side, slide on my bead, and we're done with our second earring. So you can see how quickly these come together and how beautifully they turn out. They'd make great gifts, or if your ears are sensitive, or any number of reasons that clip-ons would be good. So getting easier and easier, you'll see now all I have to do for this one is take the jump ring they came with this beautiful tassel. I'm going to open that off to the side and just slip it onto my earring finding. This is a hammered TierraCast clip-on earring finding. Now we've got our third pair of earrings. Done and done. And for the last one, all I need to do is bring in my 16mm acrylic faux pearl cabochon flat back. And then I've got this 15mm glue pad earring finding. And so I'll take my E6000 glue with my toothpick. Get a little dab of that on. And just spread a small amount onto the pad of this piece. Kind of get it out toward the edges, but not to where it's going to glop off. You don't need a whole lot for something lightweight like this. I'm going to set that straight down on here. Make sure I got it centered in the back. And to get it to dry, I think what I'll do is set it upright against that post-it, just to make sure it doesn't slip. And so there we have our fourth pair of earrings. So just like that, they came together, and again, they would be great for pierced ears as well if you chose different earring findings. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these earrings being made so quick and easy. Everything you see here is available at Beadaholique.com, and please also subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.